in this video I'm going to be tackling reorganizing my refrigerator. We have a very small refrigerator. I mean, I guess it's not very small, but it's a lot smaller than a lot of refrigerators. And I can't complain because this refrigerator was brand new when we bought this house 23 years ago. We have the same refrigerator and same stove. So I can't complain that we haven't had to replace it because I know appliances are so expensive. But it's small, it's disorganized, and especially after I go shopping and there's a lot of new food in there, it's just horrible. And I've been battling this problem not the entire 23 years, because when our children were babies, it was just basically Scott and I that got in there and found food. But as the kids have gotten older and now they're adults, it's like a free-for-all in that refrigerator, and it's an absolute mess all the time. So I was looking on Pinterest for ideas on how to organize small spaces, and basically they didn't have anything you could do like DIY type. So then I went on Amazon and I was looking for refrigerator organizer boxes, and I found some. I only bought, they came with us as a set of 4, and they have lids, and I just bought one set. And if I really like them and the whole family likes how they work, then I'll probably order more. I will have a link for those in the description box below. And so anyway, without further ado, let me just turn this camera around and show you the state of my refrigerator. So this is after we ate leftovers, and it's still completely disorganized and an absolute mess. Now this looks like it's dirt, but it's not. It's some kind of putty. Now there's dirt on top of it, and hair. Mine and Olivia's hair is everywhere. Anyway, that's like some kind of putty stuff that Scott used to fix a crack. And now you can see it has cracked again. It's just plastic, and this thing is 23 years old. So eventually Scott will take this out and try to repair those cracks as well. But yeah, it's filthy. I mean, I'm embarrassed to show you how filthy this refrigerator is. Basically just this bottom shelf. The rest of it's not dirty, and like the sides and stuff, but down here, and this is that weird textured, I don't know why they made it textured. I guess so that it will never look clean. No matter how much you scrub it, it'll never look clean, because yeah, I'll scrub this and it still won't look perfect. But yeah, so I'm just going to start on the top shelf, take everything out, wipe things down, and I'm not going to put stuff back in until I figure out how I want to organize things. Now I know for sure the top shelf is going to be tall things like creamer and milk and beverages and stuff like that. And I might put one of those organizer boxes right there on the top shelf. I might put, there's 4 of them, so I might go 1, 1, and 2 on the bottom, but we'll see. First things first, let's just get all this junk out of here. clean out. That looks so much better. Yeah, but see, like I said, still I scrubbed and scrubbed and I can't get that off. I mean, it looks like it should come off, but it doesn't. It's kind of, I think it's residue from whatever this stuff is that Scott used to fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and put all the milk and beverages on the top shelf. Second shelf is going to be condiments, like salsas and natural peanut butter and things like that. The bottom shelf is going to have eggs. These are white eggs that I use for baking. We save the brown eggs for eating. Alright, so everything else I think I'm going to try to fit in those organizing bins. So let's get that done. I probably should get this stuff off the floor because I imagine that little guy will start messing with it. He's trying to get an ice cube out of his slow bowl. He loves ice. That dog loves ice. So these are the little containers that I got from Amazon. And they come with lids. And I'm not sure I'm going to like this feature or not, but they have handles. Now I have some chalk stickers, labels, blank labels, and I've got a chalk pen. Well, it's actually a white paint pen. So I am going to try to label these as well. I know for sure that one of the tubs I want to keep Olivia and my dairy-free cheese and sour cream and dairy-free things in. So I'm going to write one label as dairy-free. And I'm going to have one of the tubs as veg. And I think I'm going to have one of the tubs with my Trim Healthy Mama stuff in it. And then I'm not sure what the fourth one's going to be. So we'll go ahead and get these 3 tubs put together. These are meant to be narrow so that they fit in the refrigerator. They're not very deep, however, so I can't really put any tall bottles or anything like that in it. But we'll just see. And I think the other tub might wind up being for fresh veg too, because I do try to keep a lot of that in the refrigerator in stocks. So the other tub is definitely going to have to be for veg because I still have a bunch of veg. I guess the one thing I don't really particularly like about these tubs is that they're very small. They don't really hold that much. So I might leave our butter out because we use that quite a bit. We'll just put the other stuff in there. And this is my Trim Healthy Mama specialty things. So let me get the lids on these and get them put back in their, or get them put in their fridge, and I will do the second tub. So these tubs won't quite fit on the bottom shelf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take most of the condiments off of this middle shelf and put those on the bottom, and then I'll have 3 tubs on this middle shelf. Well, my refrigerator is still very full, but it is more organized. I just hope that these bins don't wind up just taking up more space, and I don't know, I just feel like it's gotta help to keep everything contained, so that at least when you're trying to find something, you can just pull it out and you know it's in there. I get so tired of trying to find stuff in this refrigerator. It's ridiculous. And I'm really tired of my vegetables getting shoved to the back, because anything that gets shoved to the back of this refrigerator will freeze. I've lost more fresh produce because it got shoved to the back of the refrigerator. So at least with these bins, I know that can't happen. You should just keep them up here to the front. Alright, well, I will keep you posted on how much we like those. I have a feeling that the men in my family will be the ones that will not appreciate them more than me. If I hear a lot of complaining about it, then I guess I will have to do something else. But Scott hates it that this refrigerator is such a mess all the time and he can never find anything. So at least this way, hopefully, he won't have that to complain about. Alright friends, that is how I organized my refrigerator. Scott's at work. When he comes home, we'll see what he has to say. Like I said, I will link those organizer bins in the description box below, and I will keep you posted on how effective they are and how well received they are by the men in the family. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye. It's been a few weeks since I rearranged this refrigerator and reorganized it, and I've been using the bins. I did end up changing it up a little bit. I ended up putting the 2 vegetable bins on the top shelf, one on top of the other. I realized that the top shelf was tall enough that the bins could stack one on top of the other, and then that way I only had the 2 bins on the second shelf, because I realized that I didn't leave any room for leftovers. So I made that one small change, and it's really been working rather well. It's not a perfect system, but it is definitely better than it was before, and I haven't really heard too much complaining about it. So I guess that's a win.